And here we are with what is possibly the most frustrating dragon mission. Actually, this is my second time recording. I tried the first time, and then it got I was like 40 minutes, 50 minutes, and I was like, you know what? We're just gonna start again. So, they've captured our sisters, they're on a train, we need to save the sisters and destroy the train. Not necessarily in that order, that's important to note. So, I still haven't managed to beat this yet. But the first thing you want to do is you want to focus on destroying the engines. Because once you destroy the engines, that'll immobilize it. Take care of these choppers first, because you definitely want air superiority. So if the chopper's down, blast everything you got at the rear engine. It seems impossible, but it will go down with enough shots. Now you want to make sure, there's a lot of little tunnels like scattered about this map. You want to make sure you defeat at least the rear engine train before it goes through the first tunnel. Oh, and you can friendly fire your own dragons that you're supposed to be saving, so be very careful with your shots. That's one engine down. Now let's see how much we can damage the second one before it goes into the tunnel. We need to avoid the guns, obviously. I'm very sarcastic with this mission because it's been like an hour of me trying to do it. It's very tricky. I think this is one of the like classic tricky missions of Rain of Fire. So once you stop the train, right? I'm actually going to let the train go forward here because I don't want to risk stopping it halfway through the freaking halfway through the tunnel. So definitely stop the train first. That will make your life a lot easier, and also take care of any air units that are gonna come at you, because that will make your life easier as well. Stray too far, don't worry about that. The train will catch up with you eventually. So it's really hard to hit air targets as a dragon, or maybe I just suck at this point. It's very possible that I just suck. But yeah, there's tanks on the train that you've got to take care of. Be very careful with your shots. I suggest doing them like 1 or 2 at a time at most for the tanks, because if you kill your sisters, you're in for a war of heart. I messed that shot up entirely. Well, let's see if I can actually just stop the train about here-ish. That's now's a good-ish place. Now is a good place to stop the train, about here. And most of your damage that you'll take in this mission will come from the train itself. And most of it will be when you go to release your sisters. There we go, the train's engines are out, the train is going to stop. Now once it stops, it will also release a bunch of humans, like just foot soldiers, onto the ground, and they'll have mobile launchers, they'll have guns, so you need to watch out for them. Right, the tanks are down. I'm making this look so easy. This is after like 50 minutes of death. You gotta keep on the move, don't let the guns target you for too long. And you need to take out these Harriers, because these Harriers are just gonna annoy and take pot shots at you all the time, and you're gonna get annoyed with them. I don't know where these rockets are coming from. Oh yeah, this group here. So the only way to really identify groups of ground, like footed enemy units, is when you see them pop up on with the little yellow circle that's like, oh, you can grab these guys. That's the only real way you can spot them. There's one more Harrier. take out. I can't see where it is at. Right, the Harriers. I think the Harriers just keep on coming. There's a couple of turrets here. Let's take these down. This, in my opinion, is the hardest dragon mission. Right, I think we're in a decent spot, but I want to make where is all the humans? So this is what happens. It looks like you're in the clear, and then as soon as you go to like, we're gonna have to very carefully take pot shots at the train, and I mean very carefully. Like you 1 or 2, 3, and you really need to make sure you don't hit your sisters. So this is a bit of a time-consuming mission. Thankfully, destroying the train first helps. All 3 of the dragons are still alive at this point, which is nice. Right, that's another train carriage down, and with another train carriage down, more guns are down. You guys need to go. The train is on its last legs. It's only got a couple of carriages left. It's really, your fireballs have such an intense blast radius. It's really hard not to hit the dragons. We've only got 1 gun turret left. I think we can just. I've tried this for an hour, so this is the best result I've gotten. So systematically take the train apart and be very precise with your fireballs. Very precise. I've got all 3 dragons alive, which is good. And there we go, the dragons are safe. The train is destroyed, so let's release them. Once this is so much easier, by the way. Once the train is actually utterly annihilated, then coming in to free the sisters is so much easier. Because the guns and the rockets and everything, they will completely throw you off course, so it will make picking them up really difficult. Because you'll go and do this to like pick them up, and then you'll get hit by a rocket and knocked off course. So I think we're done. I think. That was 8 minutes for this video. An hour in reality, because it took me an hour to failed attempt. Ugh. Cannot believe that. But that is how you do Terminus. That is how you do it. Take out the engines, take out the vehicles, do very precise bombing runs, very precise. Take out the Harriers and helicopters. I took too long, but who cares, because this is a really difficult mission to do. So doing it quicker, I don't really care about that. I don't really care about the score, I just want it done. So, that's how you do Terminus. When we come back, that we'll be doing Retribution, which is a whole other mission. But that is next time, so I'll see you guys then.